The only two power teams we got left.
Certainly. I think the SEC is probably going to win that game.
Are you just saying that as like a hater for me and Titus, or?
Huh?
So are you saying that as a hater to me and is going to pick on us like that, huh?
I'm looking at the big man,
You're
that big
Yante,
monster.
Yante Maten.
Yes, listen, Yante Maten.
I will say this though, Kyle, it is a guard's game.
True. This is true,
Gotta
but
get the ball to the big fella.
But I would say that we haven't seen a player like Maten out here,
and he can dominate.
So
got to guard though. He's gonna have to guard Jayshawn Tate and Vincent Edwards because those guys both offensively can get it going.
And they're gonna have to guard him too.
That's the thing.
Tate's conditioning has been a little bit in question out here, so that's why I'm saying
on both sides of the matchup, you got to turn it on the other. You got to, if you're Yante Maten, they got to guard you, and you got to at least give some semblance of defense. If you're Vince Edwards, Jayshawn Tate. Hey, man, you're taking the big fella outside. You're going to make him pay, but you got to hold your own on the interior.
Yeah, Masterson, meantime, misses the two. Hey, this is the final pool play game of the day. We're done with pool play after this. So we've reached the final game, and then Masterson makes good on his second attempt.
He's got a flame
for a
right arm.
Well, earlier you said he might be the best shooter in the tournament here.
Mean,
certainly one of the
top
top
percentages.
5.
Anybody that shoots above 50 for the season it's automatic.
Oh, good one in his bag again.
I like this A-Sun team. They're not going to obviously advance, but fun to watch.
Yeah, they have been.
They got hurt by the injury to Ramel Tompkins. That did not. None of the teams we saw in current injury were able to move on to the quarterfinals. It's just fatigue is such a huge factor in this game.
You've got to have that extra body. Eventually it typically comes back to bite you. Clark finding his stroke. 6-4 game. Check in with Twitter here in a moment. See if we got any new interesting tweets from all the folks that have been watching. But once again, we can't thank you enough for checking out the action with us over the past couple of days here as we move into our elimination round tomorrow. Pool play concluding right before our eyes here with the Atlantic Sun and Mid-American Conference wrapping up. Final day of play. 8-4 after the made free throw. Kyle Montgomery, Robbie Hummel here with you on the mic. And there's Goodwin. Rocking the burbs where Uncle Phil and them live.
I got that one.
Yeah, there we go.
I got the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reference there. Look at me.
You're getting quicker. I love it. 5-point cushion for the Atlantic Sun. Wes Clark got a future.
You know, it's going to be interesting. I think you look at what he was able to do in the postseason. He obviously did it on the biggest stage. You go for 26 in the MAC tourney game or title game against Toledo. He's the MVP. And then against Kentucky, you go for 26 and 9 assists.
That'll put you, if you
weren't
on the radar before, that'll put you there. Yeah.
The thing about the NBA, there's so many guards and there's so many 6'8" guys. So, like, even though you're special in college, like, you're 6'8", you're one of a million in the NBA. I mean, everybody's 6'8". It's like the average height. So if you're going to be that height, you got to really shoot it. And if you're, Wesley Clark is listed at 6 foot. That might be generous just from looking at him right now.
Yeah.
But there's so many 6 foot guys in the league, but they're also super fast, or they shoot it super well, and they have a great handle on the basketball. Point guard's the toughest position by far to play in the league.
Oh, without question.
You look at it, even if you're going to be a backup, but like if you're a starting point guard in the NBA, an easy night or an easier night is Ricky Rubio. And Ricky's a good player.
Oh, he's a great player.
He's a very good player, good defender, good offensive player. He's shooting it well this year in Utah. But on a tough night, you're going against Russell Westbrook. You're going against James Harden. You're going against the elite of the elite in that league. There is no off nights in
at the
point
highest
guard
level.
position. Now I look at I was a backup 4 man.
Mm-hmm.
Like backup 4, you're seeing like Mike Scott or like John Lewis, good players.
Yep.
But compared to what I just said, backup point guards, it's like I'm seeing George Hill tonight. George Hill is a beast.
Yeah.
Or like I'm saying Darren Collison. Darren Collison is a
beast.
go.
Yeah,
he is a freak athletically. So it's one of those deals where you're looking at Wes Clark. Yes, very good player, great college player. But in terms of the next level, it's just, man, you got to be special to play point guard up there.
Yeah, no doubt. We have seen some smaller guards have some success at the NBA level. I know Isaiah Thomas has struggled with injuries, but guys like Kemba Walker, these aren't the biggest guys, but they are exceptional.
No,
again, to your point, exceptional players.
He's got that clutch gene too, where it's like, man, this dude, he can just. He's done it his whole career. In college, he just always made big shots, and he's really transformed into a great NBA player.
Yeah, played with a chip on his shoulder for sure. This season, was involved in trade talks, and I guess it fueled him.
Now he's the all-time leading scorer in Hornets history.
Yeah. Good, and he was emotional at that interview too. And he's a good guy, man. Yeah. Meantime, we got a 12-8 game. Atlantic Sun trying to put a button on pool play. On a high note, is Miles comes up a couple inches short on the layup.
Ooh, step back.
Yeah, that was halfway down. Now, here's Goodwin.
Goodwin wearing those patent leather Jordans.
Oh, yeah, I like those.
I like them, too. The Concords.
Yeah, I got mine are beat up, but
they don't look that fresh.
Yeah, they don't look that fresh. He's got the lows, too.
Yeah.
Wave that one off.
I'm looking at all these college teams now that are with Jordan. That's like, dude, that's awesome. It used to just be Carolina. Now you got Michigan, you got Georgetown, you got Oklahoma.
Everybody rocking the Jays.
Got a lot of teams now that going with the Jordan brand.
Yeah, I guess we keep recycling. We love the retro. These days.
Unbelievable. Like the retro Jordans still go for so much money.
Oh my goodness. Listen, you're talking to a guy who when I was in high school, I couldn't afford them. So I never really had a pair until I became an adult. When I became an adult, then I got as many as I could get.
Yeah, I used to get murdered for my shoes, especially like on our college team. Because when I was in high school, like I didn't really care. Like I let them get a little raggedy, especially when I was playing it. I'm like, it didn't matter to me.
Yeah, for what?
And man, I used to just get crushed. My teammates were jerks.
I hope some of your former teammates are watching and listening to what you're saying right now.
Juwan Johnson's out there. He knows I'm talking about.
13-11. Officially at the midway mark in this one. Our final game in pool play. 46th pool play game. Man, how was that 46-game pool play sprint for you? 23 yesterday and 23 today.
Honestly,
I've done it before. What's it like for you first time?
Man. The games are entertaining, and they move quickly. There's no game that seems to drag on. We've had a few lulls offensively, but for the most part, a lot of shot making, a lot of offense. It's fun to watch. Well, that's a heck of a move.
Yeah.
I think he might have hooked him and got away with it, but, man, between the legs, ooh.
I think he faked him out with the dreads. The dreads went one way and his body went the other.
It was the hair, huh?
Yeah, Miles goes to the cup. Shoot one here. Again, Miles, Stetson's all-time leading scorer. This past season received Atlantic Sun postseason honors for the first time. As the first player in school history with 1,500 points, 500 rebounds, 500 assists, and 150 steals in a career. So he leaves his collegiate body of work with his head high. As he strokes the free throw, 14-11. Here's that man, Wes Clark, going to the spin move, step back. Miles hustling. Strikes it down.
Oh!
He did it for the gram. A Yam plus the foul.
Man, Divine Miles, 5'11", 180, going upstairs.
So,
but you look at it.
From the Jimmy Johnson.
Yes.
First the hustle to track down the ball, and then he starts licking his chops. Oh, my goodness.
Jason Williams coming over. I don't think he expected Divine Miles to go up like that.
He went to the penthouse level for that one. That's what I call sweet. 5-point game. Oh, step back.
He can do that, man. Brandon Goodwin, he's going to score the ball now.
Goodwin.
Oh, good defense.
Yeah, with the D now.
That's going up.
Masterson, that's gonna be left.
There's the best rebounding guard in this tournament.
There you go. Johnny on the spot.
Nose for the ball.
Got a GPS on that thing. Clark. Nothing happening. Masterson.
Game time, I'm calling it. That's good.
Is that it?
Oh, Nick. Hyping you up, man.
Could have been.
Good steal.
Here's Goodwin. Let's see what he's got. Oh, he pulls out the sham. Listen,
The sham.
we got a guy over in Europe that plays for the Serbian national team named Dusan Bullet. And
loves the sham, huh?
Oh man, loves the sham, taking the sham to the next level. I mean, he's throwing it through guys' legs in the game with it now. Just shout out Dusan Bullet if he's watching. What's up?
You know, Brandon Goodwin, he embraces the physicality of driving the basketball so well. I mean, we've seen him keep guys on their hip. It's just you can't get back in front of him, and he does it in slow motion too.
There's Miles getting fouled, and chance to put this thing away at the free throw line. Man, he ended his tournament emphatically.
Yes, he did.
As soon as he gets back to the hotel, he's like, man, I got to see that dunk.
Yeah, I got to check it out. Jason had a nice showing. Not going to move on. But still, ran into a Big West team that got it done in this pool.
And that's all she wrote. Pool play officially